Yo, what's going on everybody? Today I'm gonna explain how crafting works in Diablo 4, the new upcoming crafting and endgame for Season 4, which is May 14th. Right now, this is straight up from PTR in Diablo 4, which is only a 7-day playtest, sadly. Otherwise, I would keep blasting because it's big fun. So first thing we have, first you get an item. I'm gonna demonstrate how it works on a new item, yes? So let's take, for example, this amulet, right? So not only they reward the affixes on items, both like the type of affixes, but also the number of them. So yellow items have 2 affixes, legendary have 3 affixes. As it stands right now, yellow items are absolutely useless. They're up for only salvaging for mats. But with legendaries and uniques, you can get either normal item, which is like, for example, this chest piece. You don't see any star next to the stat, right? But then you can see 2 stars, or varying from 1 star up to 3. That's called greater affix, and it's basically making that number higher, right? I was pretty unlucky with these items. I didn't get that too many on my gear, but I also have a build for this Barbarian, by the way. The Dust Devil called the Ancient setup, a bit different than most people, which will be right up top, right there. And so you get an item right here, and the first thing you want to do, not enchant at Occultist like before, right? This one basically rolls off your, you already know this one rolls just your stat. They also made it so enchants are capped. I got up to 3 million per reroll. It did not go higher than that. But the biggest problem will be exactly these 2 mats. If this goes live, it's a problem to get these. I have a lot of them because if you create the characters on PTR, you are getting instant boost to 100 and materials, but if you were to farm this, it's gonna be pretty rough. So you don't go to enchant first, you go to blacksmith, and this thing called tempering. And we have many versions to get, right? So each item has a specific slot for tempering. For example, weapons have offensive and weapons. Now amulet is the one where you can put a lot of stuff. You can choose only two tempers, as you can see here, 2 categories. Go offensive, defensive, resource, mobility, utility. Each of these categories have subcategories which deal something different. You have a chance of getting one of these on this item, and it's the middle roll and the max roll, right? Another thing, and all the stuff, each class is different, obviously, and these are so-called manuals, right? These manuals are obtainable from bosses like Varshan, Gregor, Duriel, all that stuff. You can get them from Nightmare Dungeons. You can get them from, I think I saw some in the pit, which is the end game. So that's where you can get them. Basically all over the world. Trio Whispers, Helltide. They also buffed Helltide. Helltide is amazing. That's one of the end games I'm a big fan of. So we got that going. What you're gonna do then, you're gonna pick, let's say this one. From a Barbarian, say like one time Berserking. It's gonna cost, once again, some more Wealth Crystals. And sigils and iron chunks, these are not a big problem, I would say. You're gonna roll, click on this one, you'll see animation. It will always succeed. And you can see I got damage while Warcry is active. Now, if you want something else, you would click again on offensive, go in Berserk and Finesse if you want something else from this category, or you change your mind, you want something totally else. Click on this, and you can see how many rerolls you have left on this item, which is 5. It also goes for the second slot. You can do 2 tempers for 1 item, once again, as you can see. So I already have one. Now let's see the other one. I want to go with cooldown reduction for Challenging Shout or anything on here. I'm gonna click strategy. I'm gonna go for the thingamajig. You can also skip it if you want. Now we get Challenging Shout cooldown reduction. So that's some good stuff, right? I want this one. Now you can see you're locked in, but if you get something you don't want, you can still, once again, do this one, and you can see the rerolls. Let's go again. Got ground stomp, max roll, I think, and if you can see, it went down by 1. So not a lot of rerolls considering how many items you kind of need on, or how many tempers you can choose from. But that's how it goes. Now after you get all this, you take this item to Occultist, and you start rolling. You start enchanting. Say I wanna roll strength. You can see here possible affixes. I'm really glad that they added this. So all of these affixes, you can get them on this part. Amulet is the worst to roll, let me tell ya. Not only for these passives, but if you want a roll cooldown reduction, it took me for one amulet, it took me 50 tries of rolling. And keep in mind, all this is getting higher every time we roll. So let's see, right? I don't want any of that, no change. And you can see the price just goes up and up and up, right? Boom. Boom. I still don't have that. Still don't want that. Still not rolling. Still not rolling. You can also choose a different, like, for each affix you're gonna put there, you can see the type of affixes. Like, each of these rows of affixes have kind of like different pool, mainly at the end. Most of the stuff is the same. But you can totally do that. Resource cost, whatever. Higher strength, you can roll with that. So yeah, you can see the price is going up and up and up. It caps at 3 million though for amulet, I think. Not sure if it's the same for every item. Yeah, but it seems like these mats are the same actually, 6 and 15. I thought this one goes up and up, but no. Counter-offensive, hello. It's actually a good amulet. Wow. Anyway, so this is the item. Once you get all this done, you're gonna go back to your blacksmith and you can go for, because basically this would be a finished item. You don't need to roll anything on it. You have everything you want. So we got minimal roll on the ground stomp, but maximum work, right? So you're gonna go to blacksmith. You're gonna go to masterworking. How this works is, from this masterworking, you need to do an endgame. I'm gonna actually show you. It's called the Pit. It's here in Serigar, the capital city. It's like Greater Rift from Diablo 3. I didn't play that in D3, but apparently that's what people say. So this pit has up to 200 tiers. Those mobs scale up to level 200. So you need a lot of armor, a lot of defenses and all that stuff. It looks like this. Artificers or Obelisk. You're gonna click on this one. You can choose your tiers. My highest was 122 because I don't have that much time for BTR. It even shows you kind of levels of the mobs, right? 125, tier 26, 150, 25, 199. It doesn't go more than that. This is the cap of the mobs. So you're gonna get these mats from this one. So for the first couple of levels, I think it's up to tier I think 26. You are gonna get this blue material called Abdusite. This is the beginning of crafting material for the first row of 4 levels of masterworking. There are 12 levels. Every 4 levels of masterwork, whenever affix is gonna get plus 25% effectivity. Another 4 masterworks after that, from level 5 or 4 to 8, you will use Ingolith, which is gonna be from higher tiers. I think 27 to 51. You will drop these yellow ones, and from 51 you will drop legendary, which is for the last row of masterworking. So you're gonna be doing pit. Show you a little clip of the pit I was running. This was tier 119, excuse me. And it's nothing but a breeze with this build. Also, some of the main upgrades I had for this build happened after stream, which was way after his footage. So this is not my full build, and I still have a lot of improvement. Skip forward. You're basically doing like 1 floor. You can see the timer on the top right. That's what you're gonna like. You wanna basically kill all the mobs during the timer. And once you kill enough mobs, when this timer fills up, you know that the portal will spawn. That portal has a boss in there. You kill him and you will get the loot. You will finish the pit. If you're fast enough, you can unlock up to 3 levels of tier. Now this is the second floor. If those mobs run out in the first floor, you're just gonna go to a different instance. Some instances are really bad with design, so it's gonna screw you over with time, I think. Also, RNG with shrines spawns. Sometimes I didn't have any, or couldn't find them, or they were bad. And yeah, don't worry, no conduit shrine in here. Don't worry. No. I'm gonna show you real quick the boss at the end, but I think I'll just one-tap him with the shrine. So you can see the portal appeared. Guardian awaits you. Just kill him, that's it. Also, at this boss, there is a spawn, there is a mechanic from Lilith. Those waves that one-shot you, so you need to be careful. And if you have a big AoE like my build, you won't see anything in that AoE, so good luck. But yeah, that was the tempering. And, masterworking. Just gonna go over here. That's what you need, these mats. Once again, whale crystals up the side. Let me just do that real quick. Gonna have this animation. You can skip it. This is a visual bug. It's not a magical item. Don't worry, magic item. It's not. But all affixes are increased by 5%.
There's a good one.
Let's go again. Hopefully I will have enough mats to not fail. Oh, actually, first time, the first 4 ranks are 100% success rate. 100%. Once you get these 4 ranks, whenever affixes is going to increase random affix by 25%, and you're going to move on to another row of 4 levels masterwork. As you can see, 4 out of 12. You need different mats. So in this one, we got damage for work rise active. Now you're gonna go again. Now success chance is decreased to 70%. Excuse me. 60%. It gets lower and lower each level you go through. As you can see, I'm pretty lucky with this one. God damn, I was not this lucky yesterday on stream. 40% for the last row. I procced it. Insane 1-taps back to back, baby. And on the last one, you can see another affix upgraded. This time it's crit chance 20%. This amulet is insane. Now the last one is with the legendary. Obviously need more whale crystals, forgotten souls, everyone's favorite, and the sigils. So now the base chance is 30, but for each fail, it goes up by 10. So you can see we failed. It did consume the materials, but the success chance went up by 10%. And yeah, I was failing, by the way, even 80%. So this is nothing new. I am up to 60%. And we got him. So this is basically how it goes. I'm not gonna go further. The lowest you can go, I believe, is 20%. That's the lowest. You cannot go to 10%. 20 is the lowest. Untapped. Oh my god, you can see another rank. We're 20% is the lowest, so that's not too bad. I'm not gonna test my luck. But it is pretty much the crafting, how it works. I hope it was straightforward. Let me know if you understood it all. I can even like explain it more in the comment section if you want. This is the pit, the end game. I'm really happy with what they did so far. I kind of like this one. Although all this grind might be a bit rough for someone with not much time. But I thought tempering is a big grind. It's not. The problem in this game right now is to get the mats and items with greater affixes, which are these stars. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll be streaming every day when this goes live on May 14th in Season 4. I'm live either way, playing some WoW Phase 3. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. And until then, have a good one. Peace.